Everybody love when I talk about Shedeur Sanders, man. We got to get in Shedeur Sanders, man. The Sanders. Shedeur Sanders, the 5th round pick of the Cleveland Browns. What my boy say? He said, well, right now life is good and the good guys won the Super Bowl. The Hawks defense is just stifling, a lot of fun to watch. Yeah, I agree with you on that. My brother. Shedeur Sanders. Look, man. This ain't nothing negative on Shedeur. I ain't finna even talk bad on Shedeur. This really something positive. I want to speak positive. I'm gonna give you my expectations for Shedeur in 2026. And to be honest with you, bro, I think that Cleveland O-line, the Cleveland O-line, you have to build that up. You have to improve that. Similar to the Raiders, I'm gonna say the same thing. You have to improve the O-line. The difference between the O-line of the Raiders and the O-line of the Cleveland Browns, the Raiders O-line has never been good. Cleveland O-line, 4 years ago, we were talking about them being a top 3 O-line in the NFL, up there with the Colts. That's how we was talking about them. And to watch those guys age in front of our eyes and watch how now that a lot of those guys, bro, they're just old and they're probably their last year in this league was this last season. You gotta invest into this O-line. You gotta invest. You got a rookie quarterback. I know you got some money and you got some money. So you got to invest. You might not be able to get an expensive O-line, but you need a veteran O-line, bro, that can hold up for your for your second-year quarterback in Shedeur. I think Shedeur will probably start. Todd Monken, he wanted Shedeur, you know what I'm saying, as the backup to Lamar, and now he's going in as the Cleveland Brown head coach. He wants Shedeur as his starting quarterback. I think the Cleveland has given up on Deshaun Watson. I think they say stuff just so they won't get no like buzz or no heat in the media talking about Deshaun, because they don't want Deshaun to be the news, bro. They're not trying to make Deshaun Watson. They're not trying to make him the guy that they bring attention to. They're not trying to bring no attention to Deshaun Watson. They want him to be a ghost. They want all the Deshaun attention to be ghost. You know what I'm saying? All last couple of years, we've seen that all this noise been on Deshaun Watson when it comes to masseuses and all that stuff. And I think when you look at Cleveland, bro, they want to blow all that. They want to push all that away. They want to push all the Deshaun Watson noise away. How do you do that? Start Shedeur Sanders. Now you're going to get the primetime noise. But right now, to be honest with you, the primetime noise and everybody talking about why you don't do this shit for Shedeur. You're the reason why Shedeur sucks. Shedeur threw 3 interceptions, but it's your fault that he threw 3 interceptions. They rather deal with that than, why Deshaun Watson doing that stuff with the masseuses? Why he walking around butt naked with the masseuses? Why he booted butt naked talking about he want a massage when they walking in the room? That's what they rather deal with the noise of just football or it's your guy's fault that he sucked than butt naked Deshaun Watson getting sued by all these women because he want to have his ding-a-lang out while he get massage when he really he ain't trying to get no massage, trying to get some, but he doing it in the one of the most creepiest ways ever with just being butt naked and standing in the room. This is what these women saying, man. This is just the facts of what they saying. He was out there booted butt naked trying to get massages. And the Cleveland Browns, they done with that. They done with booted butt naked Deshaun Watson. They want to deal with it's your fault, Shedeur Sanders audience. And that's what it is. And my expectation for Shedeur, to be honest with you, I think Shedeur will throw for 20-plus touchdowns next year. I think in Todd Monken's offense, he would throw for 25 touchdowns next year, 25-plus touchdowns next year. I'm calling it already. I know y'all saying, Dan, you just said that he wasn't even good last year. He's proving me wrong. I said I eat crow. He's proving me wrong. I think Shedeur could be a 25-plus touchdown passer next year. I think he throw for at least 30,000 yards, 25 to 28 touchdowns. But here's the kicker. I think he throws a lot of interceptions. Because I think Cleveland's going to be in a lot of tight games next year because they have a tough schedule. Their schedule will be tough next year. I saw some of those teams. I don't know where it ranks when you're comparing to every team in the NFL. But Cleveland has a pretty tough schedule. I think he's going to throw at least, in my opinion, 10 to 14 interceptions. But he's going to throw 25 touchdowns, and he's going to throw over 3,000 yards. And for a guy in his second year, but he's starting all year, I think that's pretty good. That's what Sam Darnold did. I think that's pretty good for Shedeur Sanders, bro. I think he's good. He said he is young. I agree, bro. See, I was a hater, John. I hate it. I'm not cap. I was a hater. Because I thought he was overrated, bro. I thought people, they were just overrating him, man. In my opinion, I just felt like the league was basically telling you they don't think he's that good. And everybody else trying to tell the league, a whole bunch of scouts that watch film on a daily basis, they eat, sleep, work, film every day, and you're trying to tell them that this guy's good, this guy's good, and they were just telling you like, nah, he's good, but he's not that good. He's not that good. He's not the hype that everybody's trying to push him out to be. He's not that guy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, Eli Manning them, like they trying to compare this dude to Eli and John Elway, and people don't care about that, bro. People don't care about that, bro. You can't compare him to people that, if you look at when they were drafted or their prospect pre-draft, these guys were number one prospect, number one quarterback. And we're comparing number one prospect, number one quarterback to top 20, top 30 prospect to a top 3 quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So you can't compare that, bro. So that was only my issue with him, bro. He said, I don't watch him, but I do remember people talking about accurate. Yeah, he's accurate, bro. But one thing about he holds the ball too long. He holds the ball too long. And instead of stepping up in the pocket, he backs up too much. And now when you get sacked, that's a 10-yard loss. 17-yard loss because he keep backing up instead of stepping in the pocket. He backs up too much, bro. And teams look at that, and he doesn't have a strong arm. If you watch that Chicago Bears game, that showed you he doesn't have a strong arm. The Chicago Bears proved the notion that Shedeur has a strong arm. It was factual. If you watch that Chicago Bears game, that proved that fact, John. So that's how I look at it. Like I said, I don't have no issue with Shedeur. Like I said, I think he'll throw for 3,000 yards. I think he'll throw for 25 plus touchdowns. I think he'll throw at least 10 to 14 plus interceptions. And for a sophomore year, and with the defense of Myles Garrett, I can see the Cleveland Browns going 8-9 and Todd Monken first year. I know it's not a winning record, but it's progress. It's progress. You know what I'm saying? It's progress. And that's really it. That's really it for Shedeur, bro. That's really it. You know what I'm saying? Anything else than that, bro, I think he'll get benched, bro. If he can't be that productive, then I think he'll get benched. If we look up, it's 6 weeks through the 2026 season, he has more interceptions and touchdowns. I think Todd Monken will probably bench him and put Deshaun Watson, you know what I'm saying, booty butt naked Deshaun Watson in there so he could play. And Mr. Time is over. So that's how I look at it, bro. Like he is accurate, and I think I think him being accurate will get him the starting job. But he got to keep the starting job by not backpedaling up. And I think Todd Monken to get on him about that, bro. Stop doing that, bro. You're not athletic enough to do that. You're not athletic enough to just be running, trying to back up back here. You're not you think you are Kyler Murray? You're not Lamar Jackson. You're not Kyler Murray. You're not Josh Allen. Step your ass in the pocket or just take the sack or throw the ball away. Stop doing too much. And I think Todd Monken to fix that. And hopefully he'll listen and do what he needs to do to be the starting quarterback and help Cleveland win some games. Like I said, 8-9, that's improvement. That's improvement. I know Myles Garrett to be pissed off because he's not in the playoff again, but that's improvement for the Cleveland Browns after winning on only like 5-6 games last year.